Yet another controversy for Kanye West, also known as Ye. He's been locked out of his Twitter account now, the platform suspending him after
Kanye West sending a message to the Swifties, as he believes Taylor Swift's fans are plotting to block his music on the charts.
Taylor Swift allegedly had Kanye West removed from his seat at Super Bowl 2024.
From dissing various celebrities ranging from Diddy to Taylor Swift and angering a few others for allegedly sampling their songs without permission to anti-Semitic lines, Ye West's new album, Vultures gets taken down from various streaming platforms. The rapper responds to Swifties' backlash on Instagram, addresses rumors about Swift kicking him out from the Super Bowl, and confirms mentioning Travis Kelce on his next album. The rapper Ye West makes his awaited comeback with his new album, Vultures 1, featuring Ty Dolla $ign. West premiered the album at a lavish party in Miami during Art Basel in December and has been teasing the release of Vultures since the end of 2023. The rapper debuted single Vultures on Power 92 Chicago in late November and faced controversy for rapping, "How I'm anti-Semitic, I just fucked a Jewish bitch," referring to his remarks about Jewish people over the last year. The album was originally intended to be released on January 12, but ended up being dropped the 9th of this month, making fans speculate that the delays might have been caused by clearance issues. He and Ty Dolla $ign also announced that the album would arrive in 3 different parts on February 9, March 8, and April 5, with the first part already reaching #1 on the Apple Music and Spotify charts. Although his fans were excited to have him back, some actions during the production of the album and many lines in the songs caused some dissension and backlash against the rapper. As we all know by now, West is no stranger to controversy, and he recently stirred the pot once again, leading to the removal of his album from both Apple Music and iTunes amid issues surrounding distribution and uncleared samples. Ozzy Osbourne and Donna Summer stated that the rapper had allegedly sampled their work on his latest album without permission. In an all-caps post on Twitter the same day of the release, Osbourne stated that even after his rejection, West used his 1983 live performance of Iron Man sample anyway. According to his tweet, the artist rejected Ye's request due to his anti-Semitic comments, adding that he wanted no association with the rapper. Osbourne's manager reportedly said the singer would even consider legal action. Another song from Vultures 1 that's facing backlash from another artist is Good, Don't Die, which was also removed from Spotify because it samples Donna Summer's 1977 song I Feel Love. Summer's estate claimed they also rejected West's request to sample the song, just as Osbourne did, and slammed him on Instagram, writing, "He changed the words, had someone re-sing it or used AI, but it's I Feel Love, copyright infringement." By February 13th, West occupied half of all the spots inside the top 10 on Spotify's ranking of the most streamed songs in the USA, while his track Carnival held at #1. But all that was before a Swiftie emergency was declared by Taylor Swift's large fandom, Ye's longtime nemesis. The reason behind this emergency pronouncement by Taylor's loyal fanbase is West mentioning the pop singer's name once again on his tracks. "I made 6 Taylor Swift since I had the Raleigh on the wrist," West raps on his successful track Carnival. All Swifties and supporters were called on social media and asked to stream Beyoncé's new single Texas Hold'em in order to deny West a #1 debut on the Billboard charts and give to Beyoncé instead. If you are not familiar with Swift and Ye's past drama, you are probably wondering why all this chaos for one songline. Bad blood between the two artists has been well documented throughout the years, beginning when West rudely interrupted Swift's acceptance speech at the 2009 VMAs to suggest Beyoncé should have been the one to win the award instead.
Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish. But Beyonce had one of the best videos of all time.
While they had seemingly buried the hatchet by the mid-2010s, things soured again after West referenced Swift on his 2016 single Famous, which featured the lyrics, "For all my Southside niggas that know me best, feel like me and Taylor might still have sex. Why? I made that bitch famous." He, along with then-wife Kim Kardashian, were caught in a war of words with Swift over whether she had approved the lyric before the song was released or not. "I called Taylor and had an hour-long convo with her about the line. She thought it was funny and gave her blessings," he said in a now-deleted Twitter thread. His ex-reality star wife later released a recording of the call between West and Swift, in which the rapper runs the "I feel like me and Taylor might still have sex" line past the music icon. "It sounds like a compliment," Swift is heard replying.
It has a very controversial line at the beginning of the song about you.
What does it say?
Okay, so it says, and the song is so dope, and I've literally sat with my wife, with my whole management team, with everything, and tried to rework this line. I've thought about this line for 8 months. I've had this line, and I tried to rework it every which way And the original way that I thought about it is the best way, but it's the most controversial way. So it's gonna go Eminem a little bit. So can you brace yourself for a second?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. It says, wait a second, you sound sad.
Well, is it gonna be mean?
No, I don't think it's mean.
Okay, then let me hear it.
Okay. It says, and the funny thing is, when I first played it and my wife heard it, she was like, huh? What? That's too crazy, blah, blah, blah. And then like when Ninja from D Antwoord heard it, he was like, oh my God, this is the craziest shit. This is why I love Kanye, blah, 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 that kind of thing. And now it's like my wife's favorite fucking line. I just want to give you some premise of that, right?
Okay.
Okay. So it says, to all my South Side niggas that know me best, I feel like Taylor Swift might owe me sex.
That's not mean.
However, she never approved the addition of, I made that bitch famous. Taylor herself had insisted that she had, in fact, not approved of those lyrics, issuing a statement saying she would like to be excluded from that narrative and how Ye's actions had repercussions on her mental health. So with Ye bringing Taylor's name on one of his songs once again, Swifties were having none of it, taking active action to prevent the artist from staying on top of the charts. In response, West posted on Instagram a very lengthy caption on Valentine's Day, where he shared a screenshot of a tweet from a Taylor Swift fan, urging the pop star's devotees to buy and stream Beyoncé's latest single. The tweet reads, remember he just dragged Taylor on his latest Instagram story, referring to Ye's previous Instagram story, which consisted of a screenshotted post by the Daily Loud, originally posted on Twitter, in which it shows that West overtook Swift as the most streamed artist on Spotify. In his long rant, West wrote in all caps, to all Taylor Swift fans, I'm not your enemy. I'm not your friend either, though LOL. After trying to take a neutral stand with the big fandom, he wrote that both Swift and Beyoncé are big inspirations to all musicians. I'm sure I've been far more helpful to Taylor Swift's career than harmful, was one of the biggest and most controversial statements in the rapper's post. West also added, remember I was on Taylor's side when Scooter bought her masters behind her back. Elsewhere in the post, West offered an explanation for why Swift is name-checked in his recent song Carnival. When I said that I'm the new Jesus bitch, I wasn't even thinking about Taylor Swift, West wrote. That was a whole line before, but I appreciate the free promo. West even claimed that Travis Kelce, Taylor's boyfriend, is mentioned on Vultures 2 by Lil Wayne. This album is actually super positive and fun. It's all about triumphant, stated the rapper. In the caption of the since-deleted post, the black artist said he was being unfairly targeted by people trying to block his music from succeeding, to the mistreatment of his people because of the color of their skin. It didn't end with Taylor Swift though, as the rapper also name-dropped other celebrities on the track, including popular names like Elon Musk, R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, and Sean Diddy. Anybody pissed off, gotta make a drink to yawn, he raps on the track, as seen in a clip. Now I'm K. Kelly bitch. Now I'm Bill Cosby bitch. Now I'm Puff Daddy rich. All three men mentioned by Ye on his album have been convicted for or accused of sexual assault. R. Kelly is currently serving decades in prison for sex trafficking and child pornography. Diddy was recently accused of sexual assault by multiple women, and Bill Cosby was previously convicted of rape until his prison sentence was overturned in 2021. During that extended caption, the rapper also took the time to reject the rumor about Swift getting him and wife Bianca kicked out of the Super Bowl. The rumor was started by the retired NFL player Brandon Marshall, who had stated on a podcast that West had purposefully bought the seats right in front of Taylor's suite at the game, so that he would be shown every time that the camera panned to her as she cheered on NFL player boyfriend Travis Kelce. He then alleged that a very pissed off Swift made a call or two, after which Ye West and wife Bianca Censori were kicked out of the stadium. Ye decided to break his silence, denying those claims and explaining that he and his wife Bianca simply chose to walk around the stadium since it was her first time at a Super Bowl. Now back to the controversial statements made in his album. Ye previewed his new collaboration at a listening party at UBS Arena, further testing the boundaries of his fandom with lyrics that did not tiptoe around the whole anti-Semitism controversy. Crazy, bipolar, anti-Semit, and I'm still the king was the last line heard during the listening party, which drew a modest wave of cheers from some and many confused looks from others. This occurrence was very alarming and created a fuss on social media since the heartless rapper had already faced significant backlash for a series of anti-Semitic statements during 2022, which resulted in multiple suspensions of his Twitter and Instagram accounts. The ensuing fallout from his anti-Semitic comments was immense, and he was dropped from his partnership with Adidas and Gap, and the School of the Art Institute of Chicago even rescinded his honorary degree, making his net worth drastically drop from $2 billion to about $400 million. The artist's Instagram and Twitter accounts have been restrained ever since. Fans think this album might mark a new era for West, especially because it is his first album as an independent artist since being dropped by the Universal Music Group, and reportedly facing rejection from multiple companies due to his controversial anti-Semitic and anti-black remarks. With 2 more parts of this album coming out later this year, who else do you think will be mentioned? Could the whole controversy with this first part cause his numbers to drastically fall? Let us know your opinion on the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.